T Reads. I'm your host, Alexis K. Tyler. I'm not going to stay with you too long on this segment. I just want to go over a couple of things that you all have been sending to me, and I've been verifying there have been bad shootings. Over the weekend, they said the two shootings at a school were a hoax. But I think the one that came in today was real, and this man, that was taking hormones and calling himself a woman, he uh, is the one that did the shooting at the school. And I think his mother or family members worked at the school, and he had resentment towards his mama and daddy. I don't know what they did to him, but that has something to do with why he's shooting. Did the shooting at the school. I think it was a Catholic school. Remember, I told y'all what months ago and last year this was coming, as well as the public riots. You see the riots up in Chicago and in other states where they're tearing down the cities on purpose, and companies are closing. Grocery stores are closing. A lot of people are left without jobs now. Didn't I tell y'all that the fish said something about radiation in the ocean states, starting with Florida and Louisiana, and there was going to be deaths and viruses concerned with these fish, and eat. Watch where y'all got that fish, especially in Florida, Louisiana, any coastal, state, basically state that's on the coast, on the ocean. I told y'all that the deaths are going to be incurring in the infection. And that's been happening. And I think yesterday I just did a post. I said more death is coming. It's getting ready to happen again. Today I got the news article. Somebody else or a couple of people, other people were confirmed dead. I put it on my Instagram. It's connected to my Facebook. It said Jacksonville. This was August 25th. Jacksonville company issues recall of frozen shrimp sold at Walmart due to possible radioactive contamination. And this is from Jacksonville, Florida. And I tell you, Florida and Louisiana then was spread to the other states. Today, I think it came out something else. It'd be so much. Y'all be telling me about trying to keep up with it. They're saying now they ruled the T. Hood death a homicide and said that it was at his house. I'm wondering because he kept telling me he was involved with the drug trade and other shit under, I wonder what type, because he's supposed to be a rapper, got a deal, wasn't selling no records, wasn't traveling, wasn't on tour. So that means he was doing something else to make his money. And I believe it was drug and lean associated. They're saying now, the police are saying and ruling it a homicide, that he possibly pulled a gun during his argument and fight with Kirk Frost's son, and that it was a girl, another lady that was hurt in it, or that he had hurt and assaulted. So now they're saying it might have been a homicide and self-defense, that he was trying to defend himself. Didn't I tell y'all a couple of days ago, I saw more than one gun. I saw 2 or 3 guns. And they're now saying, it says a new autopsy report has revealed more information about the shooting that killed Atlanta rapper T. Hood earlier this month. According to the report released by Gwinnett County Police to TMZ, T. Hood was shot multiple times in the back, stomach, backside, and both legs. He was taken to the hospital, but later died. That might be the older one. One came up today saying that, because somebody sent it to me. I don't know if y'all seen it. Said a new ruling is now. They said Atlanta rapper T. Hood shooting ruled homicide after autopsy reveals multiple gunshot wounds from Crime Watch Atlanta. If that's true, this has been ruled a homicide, but no one has been charged and arrested yet. So a lot of this stuff I've said has come up and about them. And then I know I saw yesterday on the news, they were asking the mayor of Chicago to honor Trump and call in the National Guard. He said he would not call in the National Guard. It's a violation of constitutional rights. He said he's trying to act like this is something normal and it'll work itself out. I saw another news segment today that different parts of Chicago, young children they went into a Whole Foods with some adults, and they looted the Whole Foods, went to another store. These children got backpacks and bags, cussing out the employees in the store in Chicago, stealing shit, telling them that they better open the goddamn door so that they can leave the store with the shit they stole. I mean, they're standing right there on camera. The children are standing right there on camera. And somebody please put my Cash App in there, please, and make it clap. Thank you for your love, your donations, and your support. My Cash App is God the number 9XX. God the number 9XX. God the number 9XX. God the number 9XX. Let me get into something else that bothers me about this. I'm going to come back and expound on this a little bit later. So much in my head. We need to deal with Skynet. We need to deal with Space Force, dealing with NASA, and what is going on the ground with Trump and Elon Musk. They're getting ready to take your money, getting ready to take whatever weapons that they decide to take, and take your freedoms. They're driving up taxes so that people cannot afford to pay their taxes and losing their property. They're driving up rents and the amounts of houses where people cannot afford to buy a house. And it's like BlackRock and there's other small groups of companies in Atlanta and different states where they're buying up, as well as I think the municipalities, like electricity, privatizing electricity, like they've had rolling blackouts in Texas and LA. That's because those companies make millions of dollars by having rolling blackouts. If they privatize water, privatize electricity, the light bills will be so high and rolling blackouts that people will not be able to afford to pay their light bill every month or be able to have clean and sanitary water or pay their taxes. This is like a tax scheme as well, where some of these politicians are running, deliberately inflating the appraisal amount of properties in certain areas and dealing with school bonds and making the properties higher in value, but it's not the real value, to justify jacking up the taxes with tax fraud. A lot of these people will have taxes so high they will end up losing their homes because they will not be able to pay them and will not be able to pay the light bill. It's getting to the point now we need to start preparing to get outside of this system and get alternative forms of electricity. Even if you have to sell your house and move, if you cannot convert it to solar energy or technology and get off of the electrical grid, because they're going to use that to create a debtor society, a feudal society, and 15-minute cities to drive you into these cities where you are a renter, a debtor, and not a boss, not a owner. So they can take all the real estate and get rid of the middle class and only have a top class and a feudal class, a debt slave class. T. Hood had also mentioned it to me, and I've talked that Nipsey said this for years. Been speaking to me about this. We're starting to see it. He said that they've been doing an experiment on homeless people in Atlanta. This is Chicago. This is LA, California. You're going to see this in every city. These homeless people are going to start disappearing, and these people that live in their RV or their car on the side of the road or in a parking lot or something, they finna now make it illegal for people to live in their RV or their car, or make it illegal for people to be homeless and live on the street. And then you're not going to see these people no more. I already seen, he said he saw this downtown. He said that Elon Musk with this administration said that they giving these people drugs. They offering them food, or they straight up drugging them on the street, drugging the pet, You all of a sudden you see it disappear. You see these people doing violent, crazy shit, or people shooting out people. Like I told y'all, you start seeing these shootouts and these people going crazy, and they give them these psychedelic drugs. So they got these underground bases, these underground bunkers, and these shelters where they take them and experiment on. They chipping them. They putting that brain link, that neural link thing in their head, and they drugging them. Then these people get back out on the street. You might see some of them where they go crazy and they justify locking them up in a psych ward or in a jail, or they straight up disappear because they done gave them a drug, and they done put that chip in their head, that neural link chip, and said they killing them as well as recycling them and stealing their organs. They said you're going to see all these homeless people. You're going to wonder where the fuck they at. Are they going to lure people through sex traffic them, to drug them where, you hungry, you want a place to stay. So they putting stuff in these drugs, and say it's going on in Atlanta real bad, where these people are starting to disappear. You don't see them, these children, homeless children, said these defects, and these other so-called organizations that's supposed to be helping children and helping homeless people, say they are part of them, to get rid of them and then put them in these space programs and these underground sex and drug trafficking programs, and said that you don't realize, you see these people walking around here, they got chips in their head. They got this neural link in their head from Elon Musk, because they're trying to get trials on it. Or we can make you walk again if you're paralyzed. We can give you superpowers. And a lot of people are not taking that chip. They don't want to be experimented on and having to put the chip in them, or the neural link inside their brain that's connected to Starlink and NASA and up in space into the satellite, where you basically have no free will of your own. We have been seeing this in sci-fi. We've been seeing this in the Terminator since the 80s. And now this technology is here. I talked to the robot. I seen one of them. You see these people that look human, the homeless ones, I'm telling you, they secretly experiment on them. Those are robots. You will see them walking around there like full of AI technology. Is a biological human that also has the robot. They have the chips in them where you think it's a regular functioning person, and it's not. They are mixing them in with society. The ones that are rioting and shooting, they have no control over themselves. These people are being controlled remotely and through a drone. They're going to incite the riots. You think these are regular humans. You don't know what drugs they own. You don't know what implants are in the Neuralink. That's what they told me. Right now, I heard some singing. It was like a chorus of boys in the church. They was downstairs in front of my house singing. They was there, and then it was somewhere else. I heard them up in space. It's a death chant. They have released a death cult, and the death cult is also full of young children that are in these underground churches, synagogues, temples. They are singing this song because a spell has been released. A death spell has been released. And also they're telling me to tell you, some of y'all need to cleanse yourself immediately, because your mother has put a death spell curse on you that is a genetic and demonic ritual to destroy you and destroy your life. If any of y'all has spent your life being abandoned, being abused by your mother and other people, having freak accidents, even by yourself, you just running into shit or falling, or really crazy unexplained shit happen to you, car accidents, dogs, any types of pets attacking you where you ain't never been attacked, and you have taken care of this pet all your life, children attacking you, some of y'all fighting with your daughters and your motherfucking sons, getting attacked by co-workers, getting attacked by strangers, robbed, cars vandalized, houses vandalized. What you all don't understand, your mother put a genetic death spell on you and destiny swap with you, and to steal your men. A lot of y'all mamas, you've been on drugs. A mother that's been on drugs her whole life, ever since you was little. They made a demonic pact with Satan himself through some of the people that are in your bloodline that you don't know of, or had the satanic demons come up through the mother doing drugs, drinking, having illicit sexual activities, promiscuous activity, basically having these demons come in and getting demonically possessed through drug possession and sexual possession. These demons then give them a book. This shit blew my motherfucking mind. Out of all these years, I just saw this book on my picture. When I was looking, because my son just had a birthday, and I was looking at the picture, the demon raised up out the picture and gave me the demonic book that my mother had, where she had been casting these spells and been taken over by male demons when I was a child, and started to do this to her children. And they told me to warn you because a lot of you have been done the same way. And this book came from one of the gardens of Adam and Eve, from the Garden of Eden, living in the magic of Adam or his son Cain, living under Cain, the magic of the children of the earth, which come from the dust and go back to the dust, will then go back to the clay, which means that if you do not come up out of this destiny swap where she took your riches, your home, your husband, all the good things in life, and you saw your mother do better than you, that's because she soul swapped with you. She destiny swapped with you and had sex with the devil and gave you a carnal common life under Cain. And you can still break that spell as long as you are alive. You must kill the spell inside of you, as well as it's a genetic spell. If you look and you have some of the same health problems that your mother, your grandmother, your great-grandmother had, I just caught it with my own illness. As I have just stopped this illness in my body and created the cure, I realized that she passed a genetic death spell, and I had to break the spell by shutting down the gene that will subject you to an earthly life and let you be born of the dust or be born of the stars, a celestial being, but then swap your life and make you live the life of a mere mortal under Cain, and go to the dust and the dirt when that's not where your origin stems from. Your star child, a star seed, a earth angel, and every human is not that. And it's in these, if you have certain genetic markers that will open up and release curses upon you, you have to realize those are usually from the mother. Menopausal things, period things, female pattern baldness things, thyroid things. These things usually come from the genetics of the matriarch. The cursed one that opens up curses upon her daughter, that chooses to use her witchery and her power to try to destiny swap and soul swap with the daughter, you must kill it. And all of you may not see this, but I saw the book of demons that my mother, her playbook. Now they have turned upon her. If you do not, some women don't suffer these illnesses or menopausal illnesses or thyroid illness, things that destroy their beauty and make their hair fall out. All these things come upon you. Yes, it's people not liking you and jealousy as well. But the first one that would be able to open that door would be the mother that gave birth to you, especially if you saw her and other women in that family. If you can trace that lineage to see that same cursing and to see that same dis-ease process, then that gene has been opened, that door, the demonic Lord door, and you must close the door by shutting down the gene, the cursed one. Once you do that, your body will start to heal. the curse will start to reverse. I couldn't believe that why did it take so many years to see this? I'm sure many women don't know this, but you will know if you had a mother that is gifted and talented and that has been your enemy. She took that oath, and you must kill her power in your line. You must shut down the reflective membrane that opens the cell that will attach to your cell and kill yours through disease function. Y'all, I don't know what it is about right now, but they're saying now. Because if you don't, death will come upon a lot of you women with cancers and tumors and all these problems with your female orders rotting and deteriorating where you cannot get a man. And if you get them, you can't keep them. And if the ones you got is fucking you over, they're going to kill you. They're going to abuse you and they're going to destroy you if you do not break the lower curse of your mother. That's the only way this could come. And even if you see this pattern, this balding pattern in a man and a hormonal breakdown in a man, he usually gets it from his mother. But it's your mother, though. I know that's my mother I got that shit from because I saw her mother and her mother's mother with that same curse. And that's what I have learned, how to break that curse through my illness. But many of you all do not know it's there. Or you know your mother doesn't like you. You know she wished bad on you. You know she turned your men against you. She turned everybody against you. She followed you and try to be above you and better than you and destroy your life. But you don't understand that she is having sex with a demon. She's married to the devil. And she has made a pact to build her life up by sucking off of the life force of you and flipping your life and doing a destiny swap. And I'm telling you, you better break it. You better return the curse now. If you do not, you will be destroyed. You will see your body already deteriorating. It will not stop, as well as other demons hijacking, getting a ride, hitching a ride onto the curse, where they are inflaming it and making it more difficult for you to overcome financial, sexual, mental, emotional, spiritual bondage. Because once they start opening the door, they hitchhike. They will start to tell these demons to go into every area of your life, to infiltrate every area of your life and bring constant conflict, chaos, and turmoil. And on top of that, we are dealing with being inside of this system where they are unleashing death, chaos, conflict, and turmoil, and it will be attracted to you just like a snowball rolling down a hill. It will gain momentum and more ice will attach to it, and it'll get bigger and rounder and the weight of it will get faster and faster and faster, because they are creating a death cult society and a death cult economy. And a lot of people that already had that curse on them are not going to make it. You are doomed for failure. You better break these curses now. Some of y'all still talk to your mama, still talk to your relatives that you know don't mean you know goddamn good. You won't break that bond, and that curse is still in effect, and those demons are still in your house, following you around, creating mischief and mayhem because you tell these motherfuckers your goddamn business. I'm looking at this book right now. They're showing it to me. I'm understanding. They're showing me blow by blow, piece by piece, how these things work and infiltrate it. Also, they're saying something about these men and these marriages with these women that are karmic women that need to come to an end. These women holding on to these men, controlling these men, dogging these men, threatening these men, trying to dominate him and to treat him like he wear a dress and high heel and she got a dick and wear the goddamn pants and the fucking belt. Y'all men better wake up and stop playing this reverse goddamn it bitch ass role. And it's because I don't want to argue and I don't want no conflict and I want to break up, but I want to break up peacefully, or I don't want to deal with the drama. You ain't gonna break up in no peace. Usually to have peace, there must be bloodshed, there must be conflict and war, especially if you a man acting like a goddamn bitch letting a woman younger than you or less emotionally intelligent than you or immature than you because she got some babies and some pussy, that you letting her run you and abuse her authority over you because you the man and you refuse to take authority over her and run your fucking household and handle that shit the way it's supposed to be motherfucking handled. That's a curse too. A lot of y'all men need to uncross yourself, got curses on you, acting like a bitch, like you got some titties, like a man boob, a goddamn it man titted chest, like a bitch. This is something y'all need to fucking stand up and address. There's too many good men around here that's weak as fuck for women that you done had children with and dead in a house with. So, well, I don't want to leave because I got this on me and that on me and I'm taking care of her and taking care of her family and I got all these debts and bills. You better come up with a strategy like a grown man supposed to goddamn do. Even if you can't get out right now, you better figure out in the future how to get out. It with a bitch like that that's dominating you and playing a masculine role and you trying a feminine role, you're gonna have to start a war to get your manhood back and put your dick and your balls in motherfucking check and stand up and be a man. Cause ain't no woman gonna respect no man that she can run all over and do what he said and threaten him and blackmail him and talk to him any kind of way, knowing he ain't happy, he don't want to fucking be there. That's a curse from your manny as well. See, all this here is coming up here. I'm gonna have to come back and get into this shit because this shit is so fucking raw to me in heaven. It's tied into the economy and the system that is dropping. Trump is deliberately dropping this system, fucking with people with Section 8, food stamp benefits, was fucking with the children, snatching the rug from underneath them, knocking the bottom out of it. And you're going to see people dying and in famine and starving, which would open them up to take that chip, to move into a cashless society. Because if you cannot work and they closing these companies, they consolidating the rich on top and the billionaires, and then you have no resources, you have no money, then they bringing in the computers. They bringing in AI to take over human jobs. A lot of these people are going to be out here on a wing and a prayer. No pot to piss in, no window to goddamn throw it out of, and that's going to open them up to be subjected to the beast. Since they do whatever they can to survive, to eat whatever they can to survive, and you don't know what the fuck you eating. Genetically modified AI chipped goddamn it food and water. I mean, can't you see what the fuck is going on here? Just say in Nashville, a woman knocked on a mistress door, wanting her husband to come out the house. What? Shoot and kill a wife. A lot more of that finna go on because you don't know. These people are being taught to nationwide and worldwide through synthetic technology. Y'all didn't see that article the other day? People are reporting that they hearing voices around the world of somebody talking to them and telling them to do shit that they ain't think of motherfucking doing. And they say, I'm crazy when I've been telling y'all this shit was going to motherfucking happen. These people of different cultures, different races around the world are reporting something, talking to them. They hear the fucking voice telling them what the fuck to do. Synthetic technology. And then they talking to AI, and AI is motherfucking talking back, recording you. Do you realize now anything y'all sit up and talk to AI about, they can now give it to the police and use it against your goddamn ass? You think you just say, oh, I'm talking to Chat GPT, haha. He told me this and told me that, and I'm telling them what I think and what I want, motherfucker, recording that shit, and the police is getting that goddamn shit. Just like with that Amazon camera, whatever they record on there, they can turn that shit over to the police. They catch your ass doing something on there, your motherfucking ass getting locked, smooth the fuck up. So I don't talk that shit. Not to say nothing that I don't want goddamn it repeated here. They got the synthetic software in your motherfucking phone. You ain't never thought of that and then typed it in. I want this kind of ice cream, or I want these kind of shoes. And then you go on Facebook and everywhere, all of a sudden the same ad popping up for the ice cream and the shoes and the restaurant. You think that's just a goddamn coincidence because it's listening to everything you fucking said. And now that thing can sit there and decode your thoughts because they got the software in the shit. So you really don't have no privacy. I told y'all, I have said this for years. Y'all need to go back and look at Demolition Man, Minority Report, Mad Max, Thunderdome, all the series of The Terminator, The Matrix 1, 2, 3, because unfortunately we are in it and a lot of people going to be running for their life. they're going to watch this like the Hunger Games on closed circuit TV and laugh and have their Cheese Whiz and McDonald's and shit while they watching people kill each other in the street and loot. Look at, I mean, this is really weird. I don't know all the laws. I don't know why he's doing this, but look at the mayor of Chicago, how he is watching all these niggas up there tear up Chicago and steal and won't let Trump release the National Guard. Well, no, because it's going to open up more problems for the people. They're going to be all right. Is he high? Or is this a fucking android up here talking to us? Is this motherfucker AI? Does he have the fucking brain swipe sitting there to sniggers up there on, and just talking calm and staring out at the fucking camera like he's not really there? Is this a fucking bot up here, a fucking hologram? What the fuck is this we're talking to up here? Or who the fuck is talking to us? Because if that is happening there, it will happen in Atlanta, it will happen nationwide, and they're gonna watch that shit and prepare to lock everything down. Go back and watch his ass. Watch this nigga. Because I was like, who is this and what is this? Not just who, goddammit, what? It looks human, but what the fuck is this? Because this must be some type of synthetic humanoid looking in this camera with no feeling, no emotion. Oh, Chicago's fine. No, I'm not going to allow Trump. You see this shit? I said, y'all better get ready. You better get ready because they're going to start tearing up cities. You better get out of the inner city. And I've said this for years because that's where the niggas dwell. That's where the ignorant, hungry, feel like somebody owe them niggas live at. Go in there and steal your drawers or steal your pussy, the lining out your ass, and you don't even know the motherfucker gone until they leave and your ass, your pussy bleeding out, goddammit. That's how good these fuckers and roguish these motherfuckers is. Steal your ramen noodles out your goddamn fork, and you don't even know the shit till you look down, the fork gone, all you got is an empty seasoning pack laying beside the goddamn bowl. I mean, these niggas can steal, goddammit. Them the real, that's what they all folk call roguish motherfuckers. They're going to let them loose because they feel like somebody owe them something. If you ain't got no security or enough guns or something, they will be breaking in on your goddamn ass too. No respect. Sicken these motherfuckers because they have reduced the society to poverty. To deliberately open up the gateway for AI technology and for city lockdown and send you to a 15-minute city or one of them goddamn it camps. They done had them FEMA coffins waiting for your ass for over 20 years. You were down here in Atlanta. The military got them ready. They got them coffins ready for you. Y'all can't see what the fuck going on here. See, oh, Lord have mercy. I don't even want to talk about it. Y'all think when I'm not talking that I'm just not talking. And they're releasing this stuff in the air all of a sudden. Bitch standing there, or goddamn bitch ass nigga standing there, calm. All of a sudden, you don't see it, some gas hit the air. Next thing you know, the nigga starts shaking and winding his ass around like he's a $2 bitch, squatting and dropping it lower than a real goddamn bitch, sucking dick, popping Molly, goddamn it, and sweating. Next thing you know, AIDS is every fucking where. See, now they always talking about why is the HIV epidemic and because of what they're releasing in the water. People taking all these hormones. Niggas taking these female hormones want to be bitches. Then you take a shit, a piss. That shit goes in the water supply. Regular heterosexual, that tetrazine and this black scientist tried to report about this. They got rid of him about 20 years ago when I first came out. You're drinking it and you wonder why these men are fighting homosexuality, why these little boys are twisting around. Because they're giving it to you in the food, in the plastics, in the receipts in the store, and you're drinking it if you're drinking municipal water. If you look at certain regions where certain people live, you will see certain diseases or certain problems in a certain area. And you know, wherever there's a so-called high black population, you see now a high level. I mean, people are acting like it's a big deal now because all these HIV cases are here. Shit, That's one of the things I started talking about 20 years ago. I was talking about this in 2006 because it was like a third world country with HIV in Atlanta. This is nothing new. And they got mad at me because I was talking about it. But I saw, and back then I had some of my gay friends take me to the HIV appointments. And I would see black women because they would take me on the floor while these black women were. And they were like, do you see her skin? Do you see her face? Do you see the bumps in it? She ain't going to be living long because that's a skin condition associated with. The gay men started to teach me. They're like, and these women don't even know where they got it from until they find out that the nigga that was in jail that they had to have, but different niggas that got babies by this where they getting this shit from you. They talk about it on the show. All these black people, even educated ones, threatened to kill me and get rid of my show because women didn't know they were getting it from their niggas that was supposed to be straight. That's a gay disease. Yeah, and your nigga is one of them. So this is what we're seeing now. This is just a continuation of what's here. And you have to wonder why everybody like to fuck. Every race and culture like to fuck. So why is it that most so-called black people got that shit and people of color and Latino than any fucking body else? You know why. Do I have to really fucking tell you? I mean, it's amazing that it's high here, but the CDC is here. And you got more gay men here and a higher rate. This is one of the biggest. This is like a third world country in Atlanta, but the CDC is here. Do I have to break it down to you? God damn it. I mean, I don't tell y'all plenty of time. The monkeys come in here and they tell me what's going on in there. Then you see after I said that and people laugh, I don't give a fuck. After I said that, then some monkeys will break out of some lab in Atlanta or fucking United States or overseas somewhere. They'll break out and start telling and throwing out people results and throwing out goddamn paperwork where they done found because they know where it's at. To confirm the fucking shit I say. This is all done by design, and it's all a computer coding system where they can make somebody shake their ass. I mean, why do you think that? I don't be out. I don't know why these people like to lie on me, goddammit. I mean, especially at my age. I mean, lying on me because I already know how this shit go. Here, I'm halfway scared to eat out somewhere, goddammit. I like to get my own shit because people will plant shit, or people are so nasty, just like y'all see what I told y'all about them worms. It's a man that's the first case they have publicly recorded and let us know about now that got a flesh-eating worm in his body. He went to another one of them third world countries where it's common there. Came back here, got a flesh-eating worm disease where they said it was not really present in the U.S., but they don't tell us everything over there. They can make him shake his ass. They can make the worm shake their ass when they want to, goddammit. I mean, it's plenty of shit you say you won't motherfucking do. It's shit I said that I won't fucking do in my right goddamn mind. If they get me around the right motherfuckers and get the right shit in my drink, I'm sitting here talking like I got sense. Next thing you know, I'm throwing my pussy, goddammit, on the sidewalk or two, goddammit, getting 2 or 3 dicks, goddammit. I mean, you don't know what the fuck these people have your ass goddamn doing. Was coded in these drugs and was coded in the synthetic software that these people are now hearing telepathically. They are now linking, and it has nothing to do with race or culture. All these people, because they have this computer system with the synthetic, the cyborg is risen. Y'all think that's cute? You see them fucking robots up there high-fiving and shaking their damn metal ass and throwing their damn metal hip socket and shit. Oh, he ain't it. Yeah, and that same robot will come and snatch your fucking dog's head off and beat your ass to death. That's nothing to play with. That's pure fucking metal, and you cannot compete with that shit. They give it to you to make it, only an idiot would look at that shit and think that's cute. Oh, mommy, go get us one. I want one in the house. That same thing will get up and crash your fucking brains in while you damn sleep. Depends on what they tell that motherfucker to do. Get you comfortable. Now they getting it pregnant and saying they could carry a real fucking baby. A computer can. You ain't gonna have no goddamn control over the shit. I saw a movie like that a couple of years ago. This robot looked just like a soft, beautiful woman. This thing was so dominant over the flesh baby that it carried that the human mother had no chance. And the human mother had no rights. Locked into this compound. This robot was vicious. What the fuck you gonna do up against flesh and metal? Not a goddamn thing but get destroyed. Goddamn it. I mean, this is what you're in. And you're gonna see these things walking the street, policing your neighborhood. Retina scan, fingerprint scan, everything you do is going to be on a chip, your health record. Whatever disease, whatever medication, gonna be in a chip in your fucking body. And you don't have no rights, you don't have nobody to talk to. You see, it's hard to talk to a human now with companies. They have I am AI technology. I have been on the phone. I'm like, I want to talk to her. You know, no, you can talk on the cell phone. You are speaking to AI technology. Y'all see where this is going? So that means you won't have no rights. Something happens to you. You get attacked. One of them fucking androids like a human beat your damn ass out there. You can't call 911 to get no police. You'll be talking to, this is Android Davis. What the fuck are you going to do? Nothing. Because you're talking to a computer who gives no fucks about you. That just looks like you. You will be easily destroyed and people won't know where the fuck you are because a robot just murdered you. And you're not speaking to a human. It's going to be a group of fucking androids. Do you understand? Oh my God. We are not going to be able to escape this. You will see these leaders, religious leaders, some of them are already programmed, these people you look up to and respect, they will be synthetic humanoids. They won't be able to control themselves because they will be chipped. All your leaders, you will be enslaved by because they're not human anymore. They're either a corrupt human like we have now or a human that has been corrupted with dirty software. That's what, this is what they have been showing me while I have been over here resting and recovering and dealing with my healing and all the black magic associated with these, because these are heavy occult families that are bringing this demonic satanic system in for their God. And Trump is right up on. I told y'all he was going to win. I don't know if he's going to get out of there alive, but I knew he was going to be one of the Antichrists. And I don't even think he is the Antichrist. He's just a ushering in with Elon, goddammit. And he's devilish and satanic and racist as hell with his daddy, that Hitler regime. I can't, we're Roger. Y'all, I gotta write this down. I'm not even finished with this shit. This shit is so heavy. This shit's so hard. So hard. Oh my God. This shit right here. Oh boy, a lot of us are not gonna make it out of this system. Because some of you are not supposed to, because of the oath you took or the oath you let your mothers take upon you. The sins of the mother and the father, and you got to break the curse now, or you won't be able to rise above it and thrive and let this bitch die the same way she left you to die. Y'all want me to break this down and come back some more, then you need to hit my Cash App and support me and what the fuck I'm doing so I can get well, because I almost goddamn died or I felt like I was goddamn dying and I realized what the fuck this is. On so many levels, I see what the fuck going on. And I don't know if you could hear it in my voice, but baby, I'm stronger, honey. Now that I really see what the fuck going on here, and I have created a new formula to heal my body. No longer is the spirit willing, but the flesh is weak. My flesh is strong in this bitch. And I ain't going nowhere. Like I've always told you. Until I'm ready to go. And no weakness and panting and dry heaving in this goddamn bitch. I'm ready to go, goddammit. You better be ready for war, because if you do not, they're going to war on you and destroy your goddamn ass. And I ain't come here to be destroyed. I came here to do my job and then leave when I motherfucking finish. When I goddamn it get ready. And when I finish with this here, you want it, you can have the formula. Excuse me. Formulas with an S's on it because I had to come up with several because they trying to take my ass up out of here. Look, I know all women don't go through this and don't go through menopause real bad. They have other illnesses. Then boom, 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 something else come out that needed to be dealt with from 20 years ago. Your body starts breaking down from other stuff in there that you didn't realize, and stress and abuse. All that stuff leads to illness because it depletes the vitamins and the minerals and the hormones of the body, and it starts to leach out the soul. Once you have an endocrine system problem and a hormonal problem. But you can choose at any time to turn that around. Especially when you see that's a family curse and your mother gave it to you with demonic curses on top of it. That's all it is. It's a lower level flesh Adam and Eve curse from the Garden of Eden in one of those incarnations and through that creation of a dirty bitch ass mama. But you can break it and reverse it back to her stinking ass. You see what I'm saying? But see, I didn't know that's what it was. Now we know we talk about the curse. They talk about that in Genesis, the curse of Eve with the period, but that's not a curse. But I'm wondering now about how many creations, how many genetic copies of Eve, because maybe there was one without a menstrual cycle or a menstrual cycle that goes on forever that regenerates itself, because the way they set it up now, they deliberately shut down the gene. And with the water and the food and the chemicals actually change the chemistry of the divine womb man to make her sterile and infertile and go into menopause. And I don't believe that it's a natural state for the goddess. It depends on what genetic copy you are, what strain you are. Because if you are a lower strain and that happens, you will die. You will surely die. See, y'all don't know. Y'all not ready for this here. I had to free myself from that curse, baby. And they've been giving me the keys because I feel better. I love y'all. I'll talk to you soon.